Okay, so this is what I've got so far. I've got this sitting up. These are the 2 sofa cushions for my dad's leather sofa. Just have them wrapped in a sheet and tucked in underneath. And this will be my side because I'm shorter, just has the 2 cushions, so I'll just pull that down when I get in and have all of this space. So I'll probably put my, whatchamacallit, back here, my storage unit here, back. And that's my husband's side, and it has 3 different cushions. So he's a lot taller, so he'll get that side. And pardon the mess over there. And I'm working on some vinyl snap-on sunshades for that back window. I'm almost done. I've gone through so many different things, like those that won't stay up. I've gone through so many different kinds. And I'm sick of trying to Velcro and suction cup and glue those things together. So it's too hot in Texas. The Velcro would not stay because it's so unbelievably hot that the Velcro melted off the plastic side of this. So I'm trying paper clips and binder clips, and so this is what I'm trying now. So I'll let you know if that works. But this is the setup. And then in the back, in the very back, I don't know if you can see, I have a 20 by 40 inch table, and I think I'm going to return it and get the bigger ones because there's still a lot of space left. I may get the 2 by 4 feet table instead of the 24 by 48. So I finally solved my window cover dilemma. Excuse the mess. I've taken everything out because we're getting ready to, my husband and I are getting ready to go to Colorado, so I'm trying to reconfigure everything in order for us to both fit comfortably. So I'm gonna put as much as possible back in, but my window coverings, those actually snap on. I plan to use some spray adhesive and glue on some white fabric or some white something. I may use the netting that I use for my bug screen because I have one over there that's down and one over here that's down. So, and they are out at my local fabric store, so I'll have to order more. But I'm debating because I want everything to match. And since this is gonna have this long bed here, I may just not open this side at all and just keep the window coverings over there and use the window coverings on this side to spray adhesive or glue on to the window covering. But let me show you what it looks like from the back. And my car is filthy, so excuse that. This is what it looks like from the back. This is just some vinyl I picked up from Joann's. Oops, sorry, one of the tools at the bottom. And it doesn't quite, I mean, I could put some more snaps over there, but I'm tired and it's hot, so that's why I was marking. But anyway, I could close it up like that, but this will do for now because there's so much other things to do. I did obtain some free pallets that I'm thinking about using as a platform to do work on the inside, but not today. We leave in 2 days for Colorado, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyway, this is the vinyl, has some kind of white, I don't know what that is, but on the back of the vinyl, that's what it looks like. So I was gonna spray paint it, but you know, I may as well just, you know, use spray adhesive and glue it on. But these are the things that I use. The snaps, I got this from Amazon. I will put the links in the description box for that. And they are, I originally saw this where people were using this for boats. And it comes with the tools that you need to do this. Not that screw, but the tools that you need to put it all together. But these are the snaps. And I have, because I'm screwing it into the van, I have the one with the short screws, and then I have the longer screws that you can use to snap. And if you don't want to use those little tiny tools, you can also, I purchased this from Amazon as well. And it's just so you could, like pliers, you just squeeze it closed instead of using the 2 different tools and a hammer to like tap it together. This is so much more convenient. So that's just my husband's Ryobi drill, and this just snaps on. Of course, let's see. they just snap on. And this is from my trial and error when I was trying to duct tape the window covers on, and nothing worked for me except this. It's a lifesaver. So that's not as tight as I'd like it to be, but this will work because I have so much else to do before we leave in 2 days. So yeah. Okay, another thing that I did, I reattached my window or rain guards or deflector, whatever you call it. And this is just duct tape. I want to make sure that it stays on tight while it's curing or drying or whatever, adhering to the side of the van. I put them on before and I put them in the wrong place. I put them up here above the door, and it did not fit well and it started lifting. So I'm like, okay, let me try it in a different position. So I put this right on the door, which is right here. It didn't have any metal, so I'm thinking maybe that it didn't belong there, but it fits so much better here, and I want to make sure it sticks. So I just have the duct tape on there until it, you know, for at least a day or 2. Yeah. All right, guys. I will check back in with you guys when everything is done. Okay, people. I removed everything out of here, and I forgot to record it earlier, but I removed everything out, and one pallet I just put in here whole, even though it's broken at the end. And don't worry about that organizer thing. But anyway, I'm gonna put on that side is where I'm gonna put my shelves. I'm gonna put my shelves back up in that corner. And in the back, I have that storage ottoman that I'm gonna put back there. And once I balance this pallet with these extra ones, because the front is lower than the back is higher. So I'm gonna level it, and I'm gonna secure these onto the bottom of the pallet with my wood screws and my rotary drill. And this is, I used these two that had some square pallets, these little tiny ones. And I'm saying, instead of having to saw, because I didn't want to have to take all of the pallets apart, then put them all back together. So for now, after I level this off to where it's even, I'm just going to cover it back with my padded flooring again, and then my mat. So whenever we want to get into this storage area that's under here, we just lift up the square one and go right in there. So I thought that might be a good way to do it. We leave tomorrow, so I don't have a lot of time. So this is where we are now. Okay, this is a finished product. And this can be lifted if you need to get into the hatch for storage. And then I'm going to put the storage ottoman back in the back. I did add some wood pieces, 3 or 2 over here, and I added 3 here. These were a little bit taller, so I added 3 to this side on the bottom, and just 2 on this side, on this piece, and that one over there. So, and that space is still open. I'll go around the other side later to show you the space once I put everything back in. And I don't have a tripod, so I'm gonna have to take this, do a little work and then videotape, then do more work and then videotape. So I hope everything turns out okay. I'm exhausted. Okay, I'll show you later. Okay, before I put all the padding and blanket and the mat or the rug back on there, I'm gonna go ahead and put some things in the stow and go that we don't really use anymore. Well, not anymore, that we don't need, we won't need right away or hardly ever. Let's see if this works. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I need to get the dust buster to get up some of these wood chips, but in here I have extra Walmart bags, the kneeling pads, my step ladder, some emergency combs, and some extra fabric that I had when I was making window covers, and extra storage container. And so far that's it. Okay, so I know this looks really really ghetto, but I'm not gonna cut anything right now. So I'm just gonna see how this works, how this layout works before I start cutting anything. And when I come back, if this does not work, if it works, I'll cut it to fit. If it does not work, then I'll be grateful that I did not slice and dice my mats. But now I'm gonna put the rug on top of that. Okay, the rug is in. Not quite liking it yet. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is the end result. I mean, it's not ideal, but it'll have to do for now. This is a view from the other direction. I still don't have my shelf in here that has all of my lights and DVDs and tissue, that kind of thing. I'll work on it now. I'm gonna take a shower. So I'm tired. I'll show you the end result in the morning. Okay guys, we're all packed up and ready to go, and it's not as cute as when it was just for me, but it's functional. Let me go around to the other side. And so it looks from the other side. Of course, mine is the short side, and that's my shorter side, and that right there is a pregnancy pillow because I like to sit up while I sleep. And that's his. And back there, well, that's for bathroom purposes, my snacks. My daughter's putting that in. And I have things that I used to have in my shelf, I kind of put in there, and it's just kind of thrown in there because we are super late and I'm so unorganized, but this is it. And I'll show you more later.